Welcome back. This is going to be a quick introduction to the ShowFlower client, as how you would use it as a end user, say working at the lighting console or the sound console, or stage manager, or fly rail, or rigger, or any position that someone could be on the show where they have a queue that they need to keep track of and follow. So let's go ahead and go over to the actual client page. This is what it looks like. As you can tell, it is very similar to the editor page, just more cut down because, there's nothing we need to change. As you can see, we cannot change the show. We can just see what the show title is. And we have a refresh button in case anything happens to just freeze on us. We can refresh the page manually. We have a latency monitor, which is constantly keeping a connection back to the server and giving us a real-time indication of our latency. We have our same clock that will change colors, go to green once the show is started, and red once it stops, and our regular time, of course. We have the same call lights on the right hand side here as we have on the editor. This on this side on the client is where you can see where the power of these departments drop down really comes in, and the hide function. We'll get into that in a minute. Same call button, which calls everybody on the show. We have our announce bar, our 3 cues that we have on the editor page, and our collapse, so we can drop that down. As you can see on the cue list, it is very much like the cue list on the editor. It is just less options because there's nothing we need to change. We just need to see the cues that are coming up, which cue has been called, and where we are in the show. So it is the same cue numbers and the description. Once again, you have your same departments that are here and the color code chip to the right hand side. Description, which we have inverted the color on this field just because, it was a lot of white light staring you at the face. We've got enough with all these screens in front of us nowadays in production. We figured why add to it. And honestly, most of the time, these are the notes that we are not going to need unless we just need to refresh ourselves, since usually the cue is pretty descriptive for people who've been doing this. We have our preview image of what, if this is a video cue, what we would expect on there, and our total runtime as well as it being up there. So there you have it. There is a multi-department queue. You can scroll down. And we can go ahead and put a show at top of show. So let's reset this top. There we go. It is gone over. We are in standby. And as you can see, now the client is in standby. Something else I want to show you is if we come back over here to our main page, I have 2 devices connected, one just another browser tab on this computer, the one we were just looking at, and a tablet, and I've assigned them to departments, and you can see they are here in the station manager. We can see all the relevant information. I haven't given them any nicknames yet, but we can also call them directly. I'm sure you heard that. Maybe you heard that one. That is the tablet going off with its latency as well. So can collapse each one of those down if you want. Maybe I don't care about sound, maybe I do, maybe I don't care about lighting, maybe I don't care about any of them. But there they are, so we can collapse all that over. Now let's go over to our other view. There we go. So here we are in the double client. Let's come back over to the editor. So we have the editor and the client as it would appear on, say, a cell phone device. The interface is fully responsive, so it will resize to fit whatever screen you are on. And we tried to keep it as clean as possible, even in this format, but still giving you all the information that you really need. So let me click over here and yep, so there's the full bar if you need it. We're going to keep that down because we don't need it. So give you an example, say I am in the booth and I am calling the show and I need to alert everyone on the show. I can press this call button and there you go. Everything flashes and we get an audible alert from every device. I heard it from my tablet and from this other tab that we are looking at. We can see here's the queue. They match up. Whoop, I have to go back over to this window. Whoop, reset the top. Let's start the show. You can see the clock has changed. We are in our show and we're ready to go. So let's call Q1, Q1 go. And there we go. It is advanced. Stand by for Q2. Q2 go. There we go. As you can see, it walks through exactly how you would expect a show to step through. Let's go. You can see the standby lights as they to let us know that there are cues that are ready to be gone through, and flashing green once we go actually pass through them. So now let's take this reset to the top of the show. And I am going to come over here and I am going to go up to the departments. And I am going to say, let's see, because I don't remember which all cues are on this. Let's say we are video. We will say we are the department of video today. So this is a phone that is sitting next to our video console or maybe a playback device. So we are video, and as we can see, we don't have a standby light because we don't have any cues ready to go. So let's go ahead and step to the cues. There's our standby to go, and there we go. Let's reset back to top. Oh, and as you saw right here on this one, it triggered as well. So I need to come back over here. I don't have enough monitors. So we're going to also hide all the other departments that we don't care about. So there went all the cues that do not affect us, but we can clearly see over here in the editor that we are still at the top of the show. So let's step to the show and see what happens. Here's our first cue. Boom. Our screen lights up. We know that we have a cue that is about to be called on us. It is going to be called. Let's say Q1, lights up, go. There we go. We have the go. As you can see, we have our welcome announcement. Oh, look, our numbers are all off. Our welcome announcement, but there's nobody. That's not for us. So nothing is lit up. We step past it. We are still going. Hey, look, there we go. We have a cue. We know that we have something we have to do. It has visually caught our attention, and we know that, hey, our butt's on the line. So let's go. And there we go. And then from then on, there's nothing else for us. So we are done for the rest of this show. Reset back to top just to be nice and clean. And as you can see also, I'll point out that the clock, if I have my mouse on the right screen, the clock actually will follow. So if we stop the show, it has gone red. We know the show has stopped, and we see the total run time. And resets once we go back. So there you have it. That was a quick introduction to the ShowFlower client. This is pretty much version 1 is about to be released. We think it's a pretty good product. I don't think I've seen anything like this that allows such a seamless cue calling experience across an entire production, and just makes everyone's job easier. Gone are the days of all the paper and multiple comm channels. Confused cues, strange verbiage from someone calling the show or listening to the cues that they're not familiar with because this is a traveling act. We hope to eliminate all those issues and make your show bloom. So thank you, and we'll catch you again when we come back with more information on ShowFlower.